too bad you don't have like a jacket and that you could just
What do you mean?
like just take it off so that to surprise people.
Yeah, too bad.
I have a flannel hoodie.
Does it zip?
It doesn't zip, but you could just like stand up and and then you could put like the little like do 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 like.
Do 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 do. Is that what?
No,
I don't know what you're.
the JoJo stuff.
Oh.
The JoJo stuff.
I thought we were singing baseball.
Like the JoJo like
Baseball?
the quotation marks.
What
and
is it?
stuff.
What is that from?
It's the final countdown.
Oh, I forgot. I thought it was
Not
from
baseball.
baseball.
Dude, I think we all look like really tired right now. You
I-
definitely look really tired.
Yeah, I've had 4 hours sleep the past 2 days,
That sucks.
and I worked 50 hours this week.
Yeah, you could go home and take a nap or something.
No, I don't take naps. Naps are for nappers.
You're on this side of town, right? So you'll probably stay on this side of town for a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna go visit a relative. Maybe go to a couple stores. Oh, we'll see. Usually part of the agenda. Yeah, I wanted to go to Book Maze, but it's not open till Tuesday.
What?
Book Maze.
Oh, book maze. I thought you said book maze. Like
Book Maze.
book maze. I was like, why'd you say it like that?
Bookmans.
No, not Book Maze.
Book maze. I want to go to book maze, but it's closed. What'd you get?
Whatever was at Goodwill, that was $1 each.
Like, how do you guys get so lucky? It makes me so mad.
Oh, you should have. Oh, I should have brought it. Yeah, wasting the. We'll sell them. I found the sword, but it's a hot dog cooker. It's so cool. Yeah. And I bought it.
There's nothing cool about that.
It's really
It's just
cool.
a hot dog cooker.
It's just a hot dog cooker, but it's a sword. Apparently there's a website that makes them, and they sell them for like $35 each. I got it for $5.
Yeah,
How-
somebody else's hot dogs have been on it.
Yeah,
Even better.
that's just not okay. This is like one of the stories in this anime. Lame.
One of them? I think I know which one.
All of them.
Maybe.
Are you done?
I got my
Yes.
salad sip, yeah.
Okay. I don't even know how to start this one. This one, I watched this. Thus spoke Kishibe Rohan. I watched it last night.
Yeah.
I was a little excited for it because,
JoJo.
yeah, and it's also a spinoff of my favorite part.
Yep. Part 4.
So yeah, wait, did you try to trick? Yeah, part 4. I was like, wait, did you just try to trick me? And yeah, like I was intrigued. How are you feeling before watching it?
I was ready for some spooky, fun stories. And
Yeah.
I think
You.
I wasn't spooked enough
Or fun enough?
or fun enough.
I wasn't fun enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only 4 episodes. It's really short. Did you notice that the titles are weirdly numbered?
Yes.
Yeah, I have both of the mangas, and I'm assuming that each chapter, and it goes by like the number of the chapter, and they go out of order. And there's like 17, there's like weird numbers. So
Yep.
I haven't confirmed it, but I'm assuming it's going based off the manga, not number.
The manga
The
number.
manga numbers. Yeah.
Another thing is like we're all tired, and I think me and Jesse have very different personalities when we're tired. Like,
Yeah.
I'm more like just easily triggered by everything he says, and he just doesn't shut up. He has not stopped talking this morning, and just the things that he's saying is just so cringy.
Wait, what did I say this morning? Like what?
When you were talking about the burrito, you would not stop asking. He's like, "Do you want a bite of this?
Oh, yeah,
Are
you hadn't
sure?
eaten yet.
Not even a little bite, maybe a lick." And I'm just at the point. I'm just like, "Shut up!"
I don't need a lick.
Like I started ignoring him. Anyway, all right. Let me go ahead and get into the details real quick. Or do you want to try the drink first?
It's green for Rohan.
It's green for Rohan. So yeah, let's try the drink
Yay.
first. We bought these at Sam's Club the other day.
They look like naked juices, but they're
Yeah, they're
not naked.
But Sam's Club.
And they're also a lot more. They don't feel as like thick.
Yeah. Not as viscous.
I
You wanna-
grabbed the green one because you guys could all use a little boost.
Thanks.
And it matches.
Yeah, and
You wanna try some?
unironically chose that because it matches.
You don't have any other flavor, like colors?
Pretty much tastes like Green Machine or
Yeah.
any other green smoothie.
What is the it's almost like granular. What is that? Do you know?
The
what that
fiber.
is? It's fiber?
Like the cellulose from the plants,
Yeah.
from the leaves.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I like it, but then it has like a really bad aftertaste.
For me, coconut puree or coconut water is strong. So whenever it's used in drinks, I can taste the coconut water.
Yeah, it has like a syrupy like consistency at the end.
Yeah, it's thicker. Not as thick though,
Apple juice.
as John would say.
Apple juice. Wait, how can you get apple juice and get coconut water? Wouldn't it be coconut juice?
It's how it's named in the industry.
Give me some apple water.
Because when you have to juice something, you destroy it.
This
Maybe
is what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know. And coconut water is just you just open the coconut.
But it's a juice. I don't know.
You can really taste the grass,
The grass.
the barley grass powder.
No, that's a spirulina.
I like it. I give it a 4 out of 5.
I always like this stuff, as long as there's no extra sugar.
Yeah, me
added,
too.
Because these are still pretty
And-
sweet.
They're very sweet. 0 added sugars, so still 25 grams of sugar. So
Yeah.
you're at 50% of your daily recommended amount of sugar per day.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot of fruit sugar.
it's a lot. So
in
go
one.
for a walk after this, after
Yeah.
you drink one of these,
I
or
definitely am.
jog, or lift some weights, just like episode 4.
I'm gonna.
Starve.
That's a really stretched
gonna go
SpongeBob reference. I know what you're doing. He's not even eating any chocolate right now. John doesn't even know.
I'm gonna go spin some webs.
Spin some webs. Wink,
Swing
wink.
across New York.
Oh.
This is what I'm talking about. He just doesn't stop talking.
I'm sorry.
And everything is a different reference to something else. You got SpongeBob, I'm assuming, and then 6 all in one
Wink, wink.
sentence. Okay, well, while they're finishing the... You said 4? What did
Yep.
you say?
I like a 5. I like it.
I give it 3. I just... The aftertaste... What?
5, but I like it.
I don't want any green on my pants, so
What do you
I'll spit
mean?
it out. It's so sad we missed the spit on Silence of the
Oh, yeah,
Lambs.
I know.
Oh man.
Did you see what Jesse did to the...
No, I should bring it up.
He animated us.
I didn't even. I just drew us.
Yeah, he just drew.
I just
Oh,
drew
okay.
us. Yeah. I wanted to animate the episode, like the key parts, like
Yeah.
what very basic, like stop,
Yeah.
not stop motion, but storyboard
Some
style.
keyframes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have time for it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
This is created by Hirohiko Araki. It was released February 18th, 2021. A total runtime of 1 hour and 37 minutes. It's 4 episodes, 25 minutes about each episode. It's rated TV MA for
Maturity.
maturity and
Blood.
I was gonna make a workout reference, but then I just couldn't think of anything. It's on Netflix right now, still, after all these years.
It was a Netflix original, right?
Yeah.
Jinx. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into our solid sip. 6-word summary of the movie.
Or
Anime.
TV show.
Spin-off.
Okay, I've got Rohan's cliffhangers didn't sell on me.
Okay.
I think I was expecting more, and I did not get it.
Me next.
Oh,
Do you want me to go first?
Like
It
if
doesn't
I
matter.
was thinking if there was at least a conclusion. Actually, I don't know. I would feel happier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Thus Spoke, a boring spin-off anime. Yeah, it was just kind of boring. I wasn't entertained at all. It started off kind of spooky. I was a little bit intrigued,
The first one.
The
The first
first one?
episode. Yeah.
and then like I thought it was gonna all tie into the main series, and then it never did.
Yeah. It doesn't ever. All right. My solid sip is short spooky stories, hit or miss. Like some of them I kind of enjoy.
The
And
workout
then
one.
I enjoy the workout one. I enjoy the first one. The second one, I'm drawing a blank because I got like no sleep.
That's the one where he just bleeds the whole time.
Oh yeah. That one is not as interesting, but it's not my least favorite. My least favorite is probably the third one.
The millionaire one.
Yeah.
Where-
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like halfway through the episode. I'm like, when is this? Did this ever get good for me? Or
Right.
I don't remember. I've already watched the season or series before, so the episode 4 is definitely the fourth one is my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. I used to be like that.
Two
While
men
climbing on the
just
walls?
working out the whole time.
Like just everything would be an exercise.
Yeah.
Just be at my gym job, cleaning the floors. My gym job, cleaning the floors.
The job at the gym.
Just like one hand supporting my weight and then
That's a rib.
cleaning. Huh?
What?
What?
My turn. Sorry. Yeah. Continue. What were you saying?
Everything was an exercise,
Nice.
and that would just
Did you ever think about converting your room into a?
rock
gym.
climbing gym. I mean, when Nicole first started dating me, I didn't have a bed in my room. It was just weight training equipment in my room. So
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
That was also part of your life
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah. You're almost there.
You know, some would say I've known you a little bit longer than Nicole.
A little bit.
did we ever work out in my room?
No.
No. Oh, wink, wink.
Well, the chance is still there.
No.
Well, it's not my room anymore, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
shared
their
room.
room.
So the offer's off the table now.
You share a room. It sounds so weird just to say share a room with your significant other. Like,
Well, it's
your
true.
room, like it's your guys' room.
I mean, you can still work out in the room. I don't know what's the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, all my weight training equipment's in the garage.
Okay, then let's go ahead and rate this.
That's why you have it on wheels. What do you mean?
Out of 10, 10 not so spooky stories.
I give it
A 5, eh?
like a 4.
Dang.
Like 1 for each.
One. That's yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
4 sad birds on the ground.
I'll give it a 5. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever watched. It's not like Hunter x Hunter or anything like that. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know what you. I still
Just
don't know why. I
kidding.
still
just
don't know why you and Hanaro don't like Hunter x Hunter.
Because it's just a different way of telling a story. The main character is like the most annoying, retarded thing ever. I gotta bleep that now.
I'm gonna be Hokage one day.
Yeah, I'd rather watch that
It's my
than
turn. Believe it.
It's part of the genre.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's literally part of the genre. It's
Yeah.
an annoying kid that doesn't know anything that will learn something eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried watching it 3 times,
Yeah.
and I can't get through it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Like, yeah, there's something that just grinds your gears about it. So
Yeah,
I just.
it's so.
Rasengan.
I've watched that all the way through 2 times.
Exactly.
You're okay with that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets it past because of nostalgia. That's why.
Wait.
You and you're singing the wrong songs.
Isn't it that one?
Which I don't know what you're trying to sing right
in
now.
Naruto, there's like some episodes have like a little jingle to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he did John Cena.
I did not see that for some reason. I don't know why. What is it? What is it? Or yeah, that one.
That
That one.
There was another one I was trying to sing, but I don't, or hum or beep or I don't know, melodize, whatever the term is. I don't know.
Hunter x Hunter has consequences. Naruto has.
Ninjas leaving the village and that's
Naruto does have consequences though. Naruto has consequences.
What's his consequence?
Yeah, wait, it's not. It's about other characters.
Oh, so
Episode
Naruto never has any
19.
consequences.
He does have consequences.
Oh,
Like he's just an outcast kid because of the misunderstanding and people not giving him a chance. People just assuming because he has a demon inside of him, he's a bad person and he's trying to get attention. Like it's
That's just his backstory.
Yeah, that's not a consequence.
that's a consequence of
Of his parents' actions.
yeah.
What are the consequences of his actions?
He
becomes Hokage.
eventually, after
He
working hard,
he doesn't lose an arm. He doesn't lose a leg.
he does lose an arm. He gets it back with Hashirama cells, but I mean,
Good for him.
so
So there's not a consequence there.
it is a consequence.
Short term.
As I'll tell you after the episode. Him losing his best friend, having to fight his best friend, just a bunch of different stuff.
And then in the end, there's best friends.
Yep. Did we just become best friends again? Hey, leave me alone, okay? I like what I like. The fight scenes are cool.
How would you judge?
They do have good animation, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you rate this?
5.
5.
5.
5, eh?
You actually rated it a 5.
You did.
It's 5, but kind of good.
No, it's not. Don't say that. I went that way. It's a 4. If we're going off the premise of every episode is
1 star.
Yeah, 1 star.
Or 2 stars for 1 and then 0 for 1.
It's a 4 out of 40.
It's 4 out of 40.
Yeah, it's okay. It was pretty boring most of the time. I was expecting more spookiness.
Right.
Yeah.
I was expecting more relation to the main series.
Yeah.
And then instead,
You get all the side characters, not any of the main characters. I think at the time of this being released, Josuke's voice actor was sick or had passed away already. So that's why the one scene you get with Josuke, he doesn't speak at all. So it's kind of sad that
happened.
happened.
His Japanese voice actor, right?
His English voice actor, yeah.
Oh.
His English voice actor. No spoilers ahead, but he probably would have came back, the voice actor possibly, for a future part. But
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, maybe I don't know how that really works. I haven't got to that part yet, so.
Well then,
Do we just go one by one each episode, or do we just talk about it in general?
Randomly shout out your favorite. No, just kidding.
yeah, we could do that.
No.
We could do that. The first episode, I didn't. The only character I put in the outline is
Rohan.
Rohan because This is the only one that really matters.
Yeah.
The first episode is called At a Confessional.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's cool. It starts off like spooky. He's talking to Koichi and he's telling him about the time he went to Italy, and I guess I'm assuming this episode's before part 5 because he's gonna go see Giorno and shortly after that. So he's telling about this time where he's at this grand church and he's in the what's it called, confessional booth or just confessional, and he's taking pictures and he sits inside this like just to see the experience, and someone starts confessing something a crime they had committed, and like it's spooky. Like the first time I seen this, I didn't expect to see something about weird humanoid demonic faces. Always is like creepy to me.
Oh yeah,
always. And this is like the best example in this series, I think, because episode 2, where there's not really anything super like visually scary, but yeah, this one's probably the like scariest visually. And it's just a interesting concept. I always love about Rohan's episodes, they take the most minor activities or games and they make them like Rochambeau into like
serious.
This crazy like thing. Catching popcorn, it became, for me, it became really intense. Like all the birds are just like
they're all just there.
Like demons waiting to strike.
The first one, he's just like the first popcorn. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah. So he kills this guy not on purpose, but he works him to death essentially because this beggar wants a part of his sandwich. He goes, if you put away all those bags of rice, I'll give part of my sandwich. He ends up dying, but either through a stand or some other supernatural way, he's undead, and he says he'll come back and he'll haunt him. The guy becomes a super rich millionaire, essentially Kellogg's level, like cornflakes,
corn-based snacks and cereal.
Yeah. And then he has a daughter. His daughter gets possessed by the spirit, and he's just like, all right, now you can earn your life back. If you catch 3 popcorn kernels in your mouth or whatever, I'll let you live. If you don't, I'll kill you where you stand. And first one, he's like, go, and it's like he's just surprised, like, I don't have time, hurry up, and he catches it. Oh, that was easy. Second one,
it wasn't easy because
the sun was the sun. Yeah, the sun. Okay,
yeah, foreshadowing.
Okay, yeah. And then the second one, there's a couple birds, I think,
2.
flying it, and then he rips open the bag and distracts him, and he gets it. But as a consequence, there's
more
like
birds,
100 birds around now. So now he has to figure out a way how to get it up in the air and into his mouth without, birds catching it. But when he lights it on fire.
Yes.
Yeah. And his hands as well, right?
His hands are on fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah. His stand ability is to light popcorn on fire midair. He ends up slightly barely missing it, right?
Yeah, it hits his shoulder.
Oh, it's burning on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he just dies.
His head just immediately gets cut off.
Yeah, his head's cut off. Sorry. Head gets cut off, and that was episode 1.
That's not there's still more.
Oh, yeah.
There's an ending.
There's the ending or the
and then it's revealed.
It's actually not the headless guy. It's his servant?
His butler.
One of his servants.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, you tricked me. I was in your place or whatever. And so essentially the butler was the guy that was actually working the guy to death?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And he just asked, wait, so who was the butler? Was the orange-haired guy the butler, or was he the butler?
That's why I was confused.
I think the orange hair guy is actually the butler.
Right. That's the butler. He switched places.
Yeah, he switched places. So essentially, it's just the two guys swap. Everything else happens. It's just visually you see things switched around. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's more confusing with the names that we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the best episode, minus the fourth one. But
I see, like, and this is the problem I had with it, because, like, to me the guy sounds like one of the bad guys from the next, one of the next two parts. I feel
yeah.
I
You're
can't
talking
remember
about
if he sounds
Diavolo.
like. I thought it was like Diavolo at first, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, so this is how it connects and why Koichi goes to Italy and how that all those, and then it never did.
No, it's just maybe the same voice actor. That's
might
Yeah,
be, yeah.
literally probably just the same voice actor.
Yeah.
And it just kind of sucked because it was like, I was like, this is cool. It was intimidating. It was scary.
It's
And
an
then-
introduction for a bad guy or something.
Yeah, and then
that would be cool.
yeah,
Because it's like religious imagery, and he's like supposed to be Diavolo, the devil. Like it would have been cool to start it off like that. Yeah.
and then it just leaves. The guy walks away, and he has like the servant and the beggar like crawling behind him the entire time, and that's it. It's
Yep.
over.
Right. Like, what does that mean? Like, I don't know. Is he just gonna get chased by them for the rest of his life? Even though
I guess so.
Yeah. What's the?
Yep.
Come on, give me something.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah. Well, you
Give me
ain't
some
getting
consequence.
any
You're
more.
not getting any
I
more.
know. Like, give me some consequence. Like, what's gonna happen? I don't know.
Maybe if we read the manga, they're better done or something. Or there's better stories. I don't know.
I mean, I have a feeling it's just that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have another one. So there's two mangas, and then there's a bigger book, which is manga but just a bigger book.
Oh,
And the
Well
story, that story is really good. I think that was my favorite Rohan story.
mm-hmm.
It's where he goes to the Louvre, that's like the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one is very interesting.
Okay.
The painting, he finds a painting. If you look at it, you're cursed, I believe. And it's like the darkest black or some title like that. Yeah. It's a cool story.
I guess. Yeah. Anyway, do you have anything else to say about the first one?
No?
No, I don't think so.
No.
But I think it's my favorite one out of the four.
Yeah.
I think so too. It set my expectations high to be let
Or
down.
middle high? Not high?
It prepared me like, so these are just gonna end abruptly and not have an ending.
Yeah, it's just be like all those 1970s kung fu movies.
Oh boy, yeah,
Reminded me of Bruce Lee just jumping into the crowd at the end
yeah.
when it was done.
Bang, 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 bang.
All right, the second one is called Mutsukabe Hill.
Mutsukabe Hill, yeah.
Mhm.
He
Th-
talks about the monster of the heel.
Yeah, this one kind of sucked.
Is this your least favorite?
Second least. No, second least favorite.
Tied for last.
Yeah, probably tied for last more than. No, it's probably my least favorite. I think
Oh,
the
this
third.
one?
I think the third one is a little bit more interesting.
Okay.
I feel kind of swapped for compared to you.
Yeah.
I feel like this one is my, number 3 out of 4, and then
Okay.
the third one is my least favorite.
Pretty sure that's the same. as
No, John switched.
I just said this is my least favorite.
That's his.
Oh,
this
okay,
one's
okay.
his least favorite.
I said
Alright.
the third one is a little bit higher.
What tie am I gonna break right here? How's it
Unless
gonna
this
go?
one, unless the first one is your least favorite.
No, definitely not.
He just said the first
Oh.
one is.
It's
Yeah.
It's
I-
not fair because the fourth one really hits his heartstrings.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gets him in the.
gets me in the exercise zone.
Yeah.
I would say
He watches that one every time he exercises.
Yeah, it's just always when I go to work, it's just that episode playing. Every language: Japanese, Spanish, English, German.
Oh, I did watch the first episode in Italian though.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know.
how
I
was
just
it?
felt like it. It was nice. It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Did it say Rohan?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give the worst episode to the third one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
Why?
Just kidding.
So what are you leading up to?
That's why you two sit next to each other and I sit by myself.
Exactly. Or so you want to give a little summary of
No, I don't want to sit next to you.
a little summary of the second one?
How does the second one start?
Exactly.
Is he bankrupt? I think he's bankrupt in
He's
this one.
bankrupt,
He's
yeah.
Bankrupt. He's talking to a magazine editor
Yeah,
for a
and,
story.
yeah, and he bought a couple hills. No, that's
He
the
bought
third
this
one.
hill.
He bought this hill.
He bought the property on this one.
Okay. And so he could see this monster or whatever.
Right.
Right. He didn't want the mountains or hills destroyed because there
Yeah.
was development
yeah,
when it
yeah.
happened. So he bought these hills
Yeah.
with existing property on it.
Yeah.
and-
And he so it's kind of weird how he finds out, but essentially there's a woman who is engaged to a different person, and she's seeing another man on the side, and she's trying to hide this secret lover.
It's a prearranged marriage.
Prearranged marriage. So not quite engaged, but kind of
Mhm.
engaged. And so she's like, you gotta leave now, take your money and leave. And so she pushes him, shoves him,
Yeah.
and he like cracks his head on golf clubs,
Yeah.
and he's just bleeding everywhere. The fiance is like, oh my god, your dad gave me the spare key, I'm coming in, don't come in. She's like trying not to get him inside the house. I'm making this sound kind of lame, but
Because it is.
So skipped about 10 minutes
Yeah.
already.
and she rolls him up into like
10
a
minutes of a 25-minute episode.
Yeah.
she rolls him up into like a carpet burrito, puts him
On the fridge.
on the fridge somehow, and he's perpetually just like bleeding.
Out the
and
back
she's-
of his head.
Yeah, she's somehow talking and drinking his blood at the same time.
Yeah.
Ventriloquiste. We're counting down, John.
Oh, boy.
We're like 2 episodes away from that. Yeah, so every day he bleeds. She hides him in the attic,
Mm-hmm.
and when she sprays water on him, he looks all
Apparently, yeah.
handsome.
He
Yeah.
just gets back to normal.
He's just like,
As if he didn't die.
yep. And she conceives a kid from his dead body.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. So Rohan bumps into her daughter
Mm-hmm.
and
Kills her.
kills her on accident. Or I forgot what he does. And he just Heaven's Doors, his what is it called? Deus Ex Machina, whatever. He just gets out of the situation.
Exactly.
You're just like, oh yeah, you can't see me. You've never seen Rohan. I'm John Cena.
Yeah.
Do your
You
theme
can't
song.
see
Go ahead, do your theme. There you go. There goes where it is.
You can't see this.
Can't see this. And she just goes about her day, and whatever curse just forgets, oh, I can't see Rohan either. So he just goes on his life, not having to drink someone's blood.
Yep, and that's the story.
That's it.
Yeah, that sounded like really good.
It's good. Probably made it better than what it sounded.
I think you made it worse because
A
you
little
skipped so
bit.
much. Like,
Yeah. It's kind of forgetful.
yeah.
And I watched it I did watch it like 4 days ago. But still, it's 4 days ago. I should remember that. Episode 3, my lord.
Did you guys have anything to say about?
I like it because there was more tension with how she would hide a body from 2 people,
Yeah.
and I was waiting for that. And I liked it up to that point.
Yeah.
And then past, now she's just hiding this body either like in some back room or in the attic.
or something. Yeah.
I was like, ooh, something else is gonna happen. He's gonna come alive or something. And then just nothing happens out of that.
Well, they got a cursed kid out of it, I guess.
I mean, that's not scary. It's just gross. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's all right. It's not anything great. The eyeballs like being shrunken in and dehydrated, that's kind of kind of weird looking, but
Yeah, the way he was animated as he was bleeding out of his head,
yeah.
that was interesting to see.
Yeah. I say the animation for most of these episodes are not quite par for JoJo. They're not as
It wasn't
animated,
right.
except for the last episode. The last episode, the animation is really good.
Only because they were running on a treadmill, or where's the animation?
Yeah, it's the running on the
Running
treadmill.
backwards on a treadmill.
Oh, okay.
That'll just there's a way to animate so it's not just like panning sideways, but you're actually having to redraw like lines of backgrounds. Yeah, so it's just they took more time on it. It seemed like.
Okay.
Episode 2 for you? Anything?
I don't know. This one was just the least interesting to me, just because like she always has an out anyways. Like she never leaves. The dead body starts off in the outhouse to the side house. It's
Yeah.
not even in the main house, and she just goes and checks it every day when it bleeds and disposes of the blood. And then when they do construction on it, she just moves it to the attic in a coffin. And so there's really like nothing happening up in after what Albert said.
Yeah, I mean, I think the second and third episodes are the weakest ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was kind of lame.
Yeah, I feel like it's depending on how you like the setup of either episode, then you like that episode more.
Mm-hmm.
But I think both are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is called
Mm-hmm.
Millionaire Village.
Which I don't know. The premise to me is just dumb, but
Yeah. What, another editor wants to
One was his editor for his manga,
Yeah.
and he wanted an advance
Yeah.
because he was broke.
Yeah.
This one, she's trying to write a story
Yeah. Or
of her own. And
okay.
she just wants him to tag along.
Okay. Why would you bring Rohan to a sophisticated, high-mannered place?
wait. I thought the premise was that she's trying to give him a story.
I think
so
she
that
is trying to get him a
he
story,
can write
yeah.
a new
Yeah.
one-shot
Yeah.
manga story, right?
61
Maybe, yeah.
pages. I don't know. Something, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I forgot how she, like, talks him into it, but
So she was telling him about a property she was going to buy
yeah.
since he was broke,
Yeah.
so she could show off.
I know she was going to...
The thing is like all these people that are living at this village already like were just run-of-the-mill people who
Yeah.
at the same age moved there, and then something good happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she's at that age where she can.
A million, yeah.
I think the age was like 25 in the English
Right.
Yeah.
version.
Yep.
So.
It was $1 million yen, which is like 30-something thousand US
Yeah.
for a house.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, nowadays, any day, that's pretty good.
But then like the thing is like anybody that moves there like becomes a millionaire or something like that.
Yeah.
So then they go.
Yep. They hike all the way there because it's remote.
Yeah.
You can't go there.
It's, you got a
By road.
helicopter or you got legs.
They
either
brush
one.
up on their etiquette.
Yeah. They snatch up a baby bird, put it in their pocket right before they
For
go
whatever reason. I don't know why.
in. Yep.
It's proper etiquette. Always take care of the baby birds.
I mean, you could just put the baby bird away instead of trying to pocket it. But, I mean, that's me.
And then Yamcha opens the door.
Yamcha.
he's not. It's not Yamcha. It's
Like
the,
quarter height Yamcha.
aren't they-
Wait, who is it? No, it's Chaozu, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
Sorry,
a baby.
Chaozu.
It's like a little baby.
But it's not even Chaozu. It's those girls from the Demon Slayer. It's the boy version.
Yeah. What girls from Demon Slayer?
The little girls that have the eyes.
Really creepy eyeballs.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
When was the last time you watched Demon Slayer?
I don't know. It's not my
You,
favorite.
you know what I'm talking about?
Nicole does. She's in the background.
What episode?
They're always there with the two twins. Yeah, there's the white-haired one and a black-haired one, and they have with the big burn scar on his face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just shows how much I like that anime too.
That's good animation though.
That's about it,
I mean, it's basically Naruto.
except worse.
Oh.
He doesn't want to be.
Come at me. Demon Slayer's some part of Naruto.
He doesn't say my turn. Believe it.
Because it's never his turn. Where were we at? Episode 3.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
walk.
the eyeball.
They walk to the estate.
Yep.
The little kid butler opens the doors,
Yep.
lets them in, and basically starts testing them. You can only buy this property if you have proper etiquette.
Yep.
And
And
then
they
he goes off to like talk to the
talk
Yeah.
to get a better deal for your car that you're trying to buy.
All right, but Rohan recognizes, oh, the test has begun now.
Yep.
So they have to approach how to drink this drink.
Yep.
Drink this tea in front of them.
Yep.
And then when the butler comes back, he's like, "Oh, you guys," the girl broke the etiquette.
3 already.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so for each one that she broke, something happens to her.
Bad. Something bad happens.
And then Rohan figures that out. And I forgot what he does, but
Heaven's door, and you can't see the
Tatami mats.
Yep, you can't see that. And what else? I forgot what else he does, but he just kept stepping on the mats or the edges, and he just undoes everything. And that's it. I don't know.
He just reverse Uno cards
Yeah,
the guy so
that's
that
about it.
they can leave,
yeah,
and that's it.
for me, the premise of this one is more interesting because it's like
yeah,
for everything that she does wrong, like something bad happens,
yeah,
and then when he undoes it, like it's just like, oh, they just got rear-ended, and
Yeah.
yeah,
and some
False alarm.
a relative panicked and called her and made up all this drama.
yeah.
That was a creative ending for
Yeah.
me compared to all the other ones.
Okay, yeah, I give it to you.
But still non-consequential.
But
I mean,
all of them are.
everything
I
with
know.
Rohan is not consequential.
Yeah.
He has Heaven's Door. Like he could just
Yeah.
rewrite everything.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong stand right there.
As long as he's close enough to write in their book face.
Yeah. You can lose a lot of weight doing that. Taking a page, takes 20 kilograms, or I forgot how many.
A lot of
No,
mass.
that's a lot of weight right there. It might have been like 2 kilograms per page or something like
Something.
that. Yeah. First, a joke. What sounds like the Crypt Keeper, and is also known as Heaven's Door.
What?
My ass. No kidding.
Okay.
I
I don't know where this is going anymore. Are we that tired? I don't know.
No,
No,
a
it's
Kung-
him. It's
it's-
literally him.
It's a Kung. It's a Kung Pao joke.
I got the joke,
I
but
know. But
why?
why now?
Because we're counting down to Kung Pao. And that's John's pick because he made this whole month he was so excited to watch this movie. He came up with no good November just for this.
Just to shut you up about that stupid movie already.
Yeah.
Like so many episodes that we've talked about Kung Pao for no reason.
Once we watch it, I'm still gonna talk about it.
Exactly. But at least we got that episode over with.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, episode 4. Unless you guys have anything else you want to say about.
I don't think so.
Oh, the bird. He's alive. Put him back.
Everything's
Episode
fine.
4 is called The Run.
The run.
Yeah, go ahead and take us through your favorite episode, Jesse.
Yep. Muscles everywhere.
Jesse likes muscles.
Yeah, I do.
Big muscular men.
All the time. All right, starts off, he's in the room. I was in the car watching this on the way over here, so I don't remember what he says. He broke his finger, and
It's a different setup.
yeah,
He's not in front of the cafe.
yeah, different setup entirely. Yeah, he's just sitting down, talking to you,
He's
explaining a
monologuing.
situation, and then he hears. I don't know if I can hear that.
I gotta go.
He hears footsteps and he got to leave, and then they introduce you to what's his name, Toma.
Toma. That sounds
or
good.
Yoma. One of them.
Yeah.
Toma or Yoma.
Toma Yoma. Yoma Toma.
And he's a young. What is he? 21 years old or less? He's younger than that. He's a good-looking, tall.
Aspiring
Handsome.
actor.
Yup. He gets into modeling. He starts getting muscle. Gets a personal trainer. His girlfriend at the time, he's living with her, and he's just exercising. Oh, I made you spaghetti. Oh, well, this is what I'm actually eating: chicken, broccoli, rice. This is what I eat every
Eggs.
day.
No protein, no carbs.
Yeah, no carbs, no
or
fat.
No fats.
It is Yoma.
Yoma.
Sorry, I gotta eat this bland stuff.
Yoma
Yep.
Hashimoto.
And sorry, my weights are in the way. I move it out of the way for you.
He's a little bit considerate.
He's a little considerate, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the doorbell rings. I've skipped so much already. And he just goes off. I'm trying to sleep. I'm gonna smash your face in. He doesn't sound like that, but he sounds.
Did you even mention the girlfriend yet?
Yeah,
he did.
Oh.
yeah. I
Then
mentioned
he's
the
staying
girlfriend.
with the girlfriend.
He's staying with the girlfriend. It's her
Mhm.
apartment,
I wouldn't really consider it staying as so much as like
taking over her
taking
apartment.
over her apartment. Because she's like, this is your place. Or this is my place.
You can leave. This is my place.
Yeah, and he steals money to buy protein powder.
Yeah. Yeah. It's much cheaper than your spaghetti, and it was like, I forgot how many
Like 2,500
grams.
yen
Yeah.
for like
Like-
4.5 kilos.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of protein, and it's chocolate, so it's worth it, I guess.
To this guy.
So he's stealing money to buy all this stuff, and then eventually he's just shielded by his jump rope.
Right.
Unable
He takes this so seriously.
Yeah, the
Working
jump rope symbolizes the shield around his heart, and the girlfriend can't penetrate the shield.
She's not
Symbolism.
strong enough, or is the
Nothing.
shield too strong?
Yeah, she needs to work out her finger and forearm muscles. So she goes, sorry, don't touch the jump rope. He's kind of sort of a little bit considerate, of like, be
Not
careful.
Even, no, it's done.
Be careful, like don't touch.
Consider it all.
Yeah. The floor is all dirty.
He shut her off at this point.
Yeah. He's in love with his weights.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he stole another like 250K to
Yeah.
have that personal training.
Yep. And he's
Protein powder.
bumping into Rohan, and Rohan's young and fit still too, and they're just 50 reps incline press. It looks like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, 100 pounds on the bar or something. It's pretty good, I guess. I can't do it right now. But that's his rivalry starting right there. And then he just rock climifies his girlfriend's apartment.
Right.
And the
And
whole side of the building.
The exterior as well, yeah.
His stand can rockify the whole world.
Imagine that stand is just putting bouldering
Yeah.
handles everywhere.
I'll just be like, rock.
On your face.
Rock.
Yeah, put handholds so that you can lift me.
I stopped listening to these two. Like, I have no idea what's going on.
That's a new wrestler right now, John.
What's the stand's name?
Something related to WWE.
The way something related to WWE.
Yeah.
The stand's name is The Rock.
Yes, there you go. You can put rock bouldering handles anywhere. As long as he's prepared to do a wrestling move with it.
Yep. And the stand also gives him the ability to run backwards at 20 kilometers per hour.
It's pretty fast.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. I'm gonna try that with the broken window too, and not just fly out.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
The animation of this episode's really good. It's not really scary at all.
No, it's the funny setup.
Yeah, this is probably the least scariest of them all.
I know you like the animation, but then we also stare at his side muscles for like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
What does he say? He's got wings.
Oh, on his back, yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a Red Bull commercial for a second.
He starts talking about his serratus anterior. He's never seen anything like that of his
Yeah.
side muscles.
For like 10, 15 seconds, we just look at that. It's like, okay, get to the point.
I don't know, anything dealing with exercise. It gets
Or-
a
yeah.
boost up for me.
It was
Like
funny.
how heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
Right.
It's not my favorite manga, but it's pretty good. It's pretty informational.
Right. Especially when it's accurate and it has a good message about it.
Yeah. I would watch How Heavy Are Your Heaven's Door Do You Lift manga. That's how I would watch.
Okay.
Was just Rohan at the gym.
Yep.
Slice of lifestyle.
Just like that.
Where he like recognizes other people's bodies and talks about them to us.
Yep. And he explains the exercise and
Exactly.
the proper form.
Mhm.
Yep. And he'll Heaven's Door and he'll read their body fat percentage and everything.
And the routine that they took to get there.
Yep. What they had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Protein intake.
Wow, he had oatmeal and eggs this morning.
And then he can also give them and us tips of how to improve.
Yeah. You should be eating less carbs.
But Rohan, that's really hard. What should I do? What do you recommend?
Eat more protein, animal-based products, unless you're vegetarian.
But then, I'm a vegetarian. What should I do?
I don't know.
But Rohan, you're so smart. Why don't you just write in yourself the knowledge?
I wear leaves on my head.
What? It leaves.
I wear leaves. I don't know nothing about vegetables.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Are those tears of joy or sadness?
Sadness. Like,
It was just a fun episode.
I don't know where it went off the rails on that one, but
We're just improving how they could make this story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Me and Albert will animate and dub Rohan's
And,
Heaven's Door kilogram lifting. This is just a filler name. We'll
Yeah.
find a better name for it.
Yep.
Yep. And John will voice one of the background characters.
Hey, give us a year.
how heavy are your Rohans?
Your what?
How heavy are your Rohans?
How heavy are your Rohans? This is almost like the last JoJo property minus the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and we have all the manga and stuff, but we don't really do manga as much.
Mm-hmm. But so animation wise, this is the newest stuff that's gone out other than the movie.
Part 6 is newer than this.
Oh, okay.
This was, I believe, released before Part 6.
Hmm.
But this is Part 6 is the last animation of JoJo. The movie, I forgot when that came out, but it's probably like 5 to 7 years old.
Mm.
It's about Part 4.
How many parts are out right now? Manga wise?
They're
there's
about
7, 8.
they're-
Are they on 9?
Oh, they started 9. Yeah, they started 9. It's on hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
So-
then the next anime is the one where they ride across the U.S.
Yep. Still ball run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm a third of the way through the manga.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How you like it?
I like it.
No spoilers though.
It's been a while since I've read it, but I just need to stop reading my physical manga for a second and just rush through it
Mm-hmm.
because I really want to get to part 8 really bad because I might change my tattoo if I like what goes on in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then change your ratings?
What do you mean? I don't think that will affect part 4's rating. It might. I don't know. I don't know how connected they are, if at all. I don't think they're connected at all.
I don't think so either.
Kira Yoshikage.
Best villain. Cabin in the Woods. We're not gonna do anything with that. Possibly.
Possibly not.
No.
I'm still gonna watch it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
We can watch it and we can either record it next week or we can do online recording if you're okay with that. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
We are gonna try to do something for Halloween.
Yeah, we can. if you want, we can do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Orlando wants to join
For Cabin in the Woods or something else?
for Halloween.
Oh,
I
okay.
told him to watch a movie.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
That'd be good.
we'll get his mic set up.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, until then, I don't know what we're doing, so
Right.
So I'm just gonna kind of leave it open ended.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
we're either doing.
This anime wanted me to watch the Junji Ito.
Oh yeah,
I think that's also on Netflix, right?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
also on Netflix.
It's
Yeah.
a lot scarier.
Yeah, those are scarier.
Yeah, the balloon. Yeah. And the people-shaped holes.
The people-shaped holes.
Yeah. Have you seen that one or read it?
No.
I like that one a lot. This is like a classic one of his.
Interesting. Yeah, we found one at Goodwill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called Shiver.
Yeah,
Hmm.
called Shiver.
Subscribe to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. If you guys, for whatever reason, decided to watch this anime, how did you guys like it? It wasn't that good.
Is it better than the costume that I made really late last night?
I think it's pretty good.
How long did that take you, by the way?
I think so. I had to go buy the stuff from Goodwill, and I had to wash it, so that
Yeah.
took like an hour. And then I started at 9, maybe 10. I think it was 10. I didn't go to bed until 1:40, so a good chunk of time, at least 3.5 hours.
Make sure you give us a like then for Jesse's time-consuming project. He
I-
came tired for you guys.
Yep.
Me and Albert are just tired, but Jesse has a reason.
Yeah, I don't have a reason.
Neither do I. This has been the Legendary Sip Podcast. And join us next time.
For our Halloween special,
Yeah,
Whatever
good.
that may be.
Yeah, good. That's
leave us comments below if you have a suggestion, because we're kind of up in the air about it right now. People probably gonna say Halloween for Halloween, but I don't know.
I was wondering why you said maybe Orlando's pick, because I was like, okay, why Orlando?
Because he hasn't chosen a scary movie, and he likes scary movies.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was coming, but now it all makes sense. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're not. Maybe I just texted him and I didn't put it in the whole chat, but he gave us 2 suggestions.
Okay.
Let me see really quick before what they are before we sign off.
Will this be the sip we've been looking for?
1 second.
Bold.
Hold.
Oh, man. Like, why do we need to wait for this?
All right. Orlando said Daybreakers or Van Helsing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Will this be the sip we've been looking for?
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Still sounds like the Crypt Keeper to me. My hair doesn't even look green.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's green.
Yeah. It's weird.
Wasn't recording.
No.
I'm just kidding.